a historical market. It was built in 1896, 97, I don't know, somewhere in there.
This week, it's the neighborhood bar where everybody knows your name. It's Bottle and Tap. Plus, it's our best attempt at shucking oysters.
God bless America.
At Jolie Pearl. And we explore a city of history, contented and revered. It's Andong, South Korea. Then we go one-on-one with American Idol star Cade Foehner as we bring you the latest on all things entertainment.
That's like angelic.
This is MyScene TV. Bringing you the latest in all things entertainment in Baton Rouge and beyond. I'm Javon Hamilton, and this is MyScene TV. You know, there's no shortage of live music here in the capital city, but there's nothing like having that and a few drinks right in your own backyard, or at least in your own neighborhood. That's the motivation behind Bottle and Tap on Corsi, hosting a large selection of beers in addition to live music a few times a week. They've even hosted one pretty well-known name, but before we get into that, let's hear from owner Scott Gaskin to learn more about his neighborhood venue.
Just got involved with Bottle and Tap, a music cafe, which is basically a neighborhood style pub with some food, and we do live music 3 to 5 times a week, trying to keep a focus on the live music and support the local and the touring artists. I've always wanted to be a part of a club, and the funny thing is for 25 years I've helped all these other clubs in town create a live music scene or bring in live music. But the main focus is a place for somebody to come and hang out with their friends, take a date, meet new people. Nobody's a stranger here. Everybody here, it's funny, I've been here 3 years and everybody here seems to meet the next person sitting to them. You know, it's very eclectic. It's the closest thing to a New Orleans bar that I've found in Baton Rouge, where people of all types hang out and intermingle. I love it. The main thing about Bottle and Tap is we focus on the music and the atmosphere. It's laid back, there's nothing fancy-dancy about it. It's a comfortable setting. We got a great patio, one of the real patios in town. It's not boxed in, covered with visqueen with a roof on it. It is a true patio, which when it rains, it gets wet. But it's a true patio, you're outside. We have music outside. We also do special events in the spring and the fall with concerts in the parking lot. The music scene in Baton Rouge has changed dramatically. There used to be clubs at every corner with live music, original bands could play. Now it's a harder avenue for a band to get booked. It's different here. What it does is give me the opportunity to not lose my job while I'm booking entertainment. We're a basic bar. We have about 40 different beers on bottle and cans, and then we rotate 8 different taps. We try to stay focused on local, but we also bring in creative different brands from all over the country. We are not a gigantic tap house with 100 beers on tap. That's not our focus. Like I said before, our focus is the comfortable atmosphere, sitting on the patio, hanging out with your friends, and listening to good music. Whether it's original music or a local cover guy singing some songs that you're familiar with, we're focused on that part of the atmosphere and serving cold drinks. People in Baton Rouge is a wide area. So a lot of people have come to me in the first couple of years and was like, oh, you need to be on Perkins Road or in Perkins Row, or you need to be down here. And what people don't realize in Baton Rouge is people want to be comfortable everywhere in Baton Rouge, not just downtown and not at Perkins Row and not in the new area or mid-city. Those are great places and growing places. But downtown is 20 miles from where I'm at. And there's people that way that want a place to go. That's what we're offering. So we'd love for you to come by and check out Bottle and Tap Music Cafe. We're on Coursey Boulevard. That's 11445 Coursey Boulevard. We have a Facebook account, which would be great if you just join up there, subscribe to it, get events, see what's coming up. We post all our events, our menus, party pics, and all the fun stuff. Go to Facebook and look us up, Bottle and Tap. Like us there, subscribe to us, and you'll get all kind of information. We'll hope to see you soon. My name is Scott Gaskin, Bottle and Tap, MyScene TV.
The neighborhood bar where everybody knows your name. That was Scott Gaskin with Bottle and Tap. And to learn more or to track upcoming shows, be sure to follow them on Facebook at Bottle and Tap BR. But if you're extra curious like me, you can view their beer menu at beermenus.com. Bottle and Tap has hosted the local musician and the traveling musician alike, some of whom have made a name for themselves by making it to the top 5 on ABC's American Idol. We got the chance to speak with the artist himself, Cade Foehner, and we'll have that for you later in the show. But next, we head to Town Square for Oysters on the Half Shell, or at least our attempt at it, at Jolie Pearl coming up. It takes the average person more than a minute to shuck an oyster, but the pros manage to do it in under 5 seconds. So says award-winning oyster shucker Jeffrey Cash at Jolie Pearl, right in the heart of downtown. Not to be deterred, our Deshae Laveau went one-on-one with him on a mission to beat his time.
What's going on, Baton Rouge? We are downtown Baton Rouge. Go figure, at Jolie Oyster Bar. I've eaten here once or twice. I'm just saying, tonight they are going to teach me how to shuck some oysters. And I'm here with this little guy. Shorty, cash money. That's right. And we are going to be on the money and shuck some stuff. Yes.
You want to grab an oyster?
Okay.
Firmly grip it.
Right
it.
now, grip it. Now, there's a little point. Is that called an eye or a edge or a corner? What do you call that? What is this?
Call it a split, an eye, a crack.
Hold it where you can grab it.
Get in there.
I can do this.
In order to sell an oyster, you have to pop it open.
Okay. Right? Oh, like, you should have said that. It was going to be the hard one. You was going to say that for me. I'm glad you got it. Okay.
You want to cut the abductor muscle.
Okay.
Make sure it don't have no shells, and make sure it come off the oyster shell real easy.
Right?
And you just do it like this.
Not me. Not so much.
That's good.
I will say, maybe that's fine anyway. Okay, so I'm grabbing. My hands are a little bit bigger than that. Just a little bit. This guy. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it, right?
You want to kind of like put it on the sling so you get all the oyster liquor out of it.
The liquor.
Oyster liquor. Yes, man.
That might be good stuff. Okay, here we go. I can do this.
It's kind of hard.
Bless America.
Work it in there. Make sure it's all the way in.
Ooh. Hold on, wait a minute. Can I just go around the sides? I feel like I want to just go around the sides, Cash.
Now,
No?
because you gotta cut the abductor muscle.
Oh, where is that?
It's in the middle, like that's what's keeping it attached. You gotta work it. There you go. See how it's stuck together?
Right. Look. We're gonna see, look, there's the abductor. The abductor. Woo, it's tough. Cash. Now I'm gonna take your job.
Well, we got a second oyster in like 5 seconds. Oyster.
That was 5 seconds. Maybe 6.
The next thing you want to do, just take it. Another perfect oyster.
I know. I did that all by myself. Right? Oh, it is. It's like look. Oh, it's so pretty. We need to take a picture. Look at me. That's like angelic. They're gonna hire me. Watch it now. Jolie Oyster Bar. Yeah, I'm never gonna get a man. Freaking oysters. Figure that out. See you guys later. We're out of here.
That was an epic fail, but we admire her ambition. No, it was a valiant effort, and we thank the team at Jolie Pearl for having us. And to learn more, visit them at joliepearloysterbar.com, where you can also view their menu or plan your next event. Coming up, we explore Asian culture and Korean history with our Jude Falcon in the city of Andong for MyScene TV Korea. We like to travel here at MyScene TV, considering that our team members, all Louisiana natives, are scattered all across the globe. I'm in Houston. Ken, our creator, is in Baton Rouge. And last time you literally got a taste of Dallas with Ty Larson. But this time we trekked to the far east, crossing the international date line to explore the so-called capital of Korean culture with our Jude Falcon for MyScene TV Korea.
Hi there, MyScene TV, and we are at the Andong Ha-Hue Traditional Village. It's quite possibly one of the biggest ones that I've ever been to. Really cool. We got to see some traditional dragon beer candy being made. We picked up an amazing Confucian mask right here made in the village, and we're just gonna be walking around, taking a tour, seeing what this place has to offer, and I'm gonna do a lot of research and have a nice, sweet, beautiful sounding voiceover to educate you on the Ha-Hue Village right here in Andong, South Korea.
Andong is a city in South Korea located on the Nakong River. It is known for its open-air heritage museums, traditional soju, and jimduk. Today, Andong is one of the few places dedicated to keeping the cultural past of Korea alive and relevant. It is the home of the Ha-Hue Village. It's also the only place in Korea allowed to distill and produce soju in the traditional way. Also, it is the home and birthplace of jimduk, one of my favorite Korean dishes. Dragon beard candy, or Chinese cotton candy, is a handmade traditional art of China. Its texture is thready, chewy, and crunchy. It looks like a cocoon pillow and is made primarily of aged honey and cornstarch. The candy maker simply pokes a hole in a ball of honey and doubles it from 2 to 4 to 8 until we get all the way to 16,000 teeny tiny strands that look like a dragon's beard, but trust me, it tastes way better because I've licked so many dragons. Dragon beard candy comes in a multitude of different flavors, and the show is always impressive. The Ha-Hue Village was named a UNESCO Heritage Site in 2010, and it has played an invaluable role in keeping the imperative Korean culture and traditions alive. You can also come to the village to watch the traditional mask dance, traditional fireworks, and the Lotus Flame, which happens in October every year. This city boasts the name the capital of Korean culture, and it is certainly quite the owner of that name, as it proudly shows you and showcases its amazing cultural heritage. The Ha-Hue mask dance, called the Byun-Yil-Shil-Gut, which is a shamist ritual honoring the communal spirit of the village. It was also used to regularly pray for a successful harvest and the safety of the villagers. Andong jimduk is a dish that has been around since the Joseon dynasty, which was established in 1392 and was eaten at celebrations and also ceremonies. One bite of this amazing creation and you'll certainly see why it has stood the test of time. Personally, I don't care where it came from, I just want more of it right now. The dish is made with bone-in chicken, cabbage, carrots, potatoes, glass or sweet potato noodles, call them what you like, and soy sauce. Andong soju is quite unique. If you don't know what soju is, it's an alcoholic beverage that gained world notoriety in the century underneath the Yuan dynasty when it was produced and exported to Japan in the 13th century. It has a crisp, clean, buttery finish and is less prone to leave you with a hangover in the morning as well. However, traditional Andong soju is worth the price and certainly worth the trip or online ordering if you are tech savvy enough to figure it out, and wrap your lips around it because, my friends, you will not be disappointed.
We came, we saw, we explored the Hahoe village right here in Andong, South Korea, and I was here about 5 years ago. Didn't have a chance to come and check it out, but we did today, and we'll post the website link below. We took loads of B-roll video. We've got some great voiceover for you to listen to and learn about the village, and also loads and loads of great pictures. So kick back, relax, and I hope that you enjoyed and learned a little bit something about Andong, South Korea right here on MyScene TV. Falcon team on the scene, and we are out, and we'll see you next time.
It's a city dedicated to keeping the history of the nation alive and well, with dishes dating back to the 14th century. That was Jude Falcon reporting from Andong, South Korea. To see more of his travels, visit us on YouTube at MyScene TV. We come back home to hear from American Idol star Cade Foehner at a recent show at Bottle & Tap. That's next, but in the meantime, I encourage you to follow us across our various social media sites. This is MyScene TV. Cade Foehner is a new school musician with an old school sound that brought him to the top 5 of ABC's American Idol in 2018. That's a huge deal. But our cameras caught up with him before a live show at Bottle & Tap to learn more about the spiritual inspiration behind his music.
Hey y'all, I'm Cade Foehner. I made top 5 American Idol last year. I'm here in Baton Rouge at Bottle & Tap to play a show for y'all. I'm excited to be here. I love Baton Rouge and just excited to jam out with the local people. I play, I play sort of a southern rock, kind of just throwback rock. That's kind of what I grew up on. That's just what influenced me and what I did on the show and all that stuff. Got quite a few originals working, and I'm going to throw them in the set tonight. And we've also got some on iTunes and Spotify and all that stuff. Definitely heavily influenced by Led Zeppelin, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimi Hendrix. Love those guys. Black Crowes, kind of more recent one. The particular music that would be the most inspiring to me would definitely be hymns of old. That just the doctrinal aspects of those things to know our Lord and to serve Him better. I think hymns are a great inspiration for that sort of thing. I'm from East Texas, yes sir. You know, I love Texas. It's the pine, man. It's that's what I don't know. I felt like just having that sort of area to grow up in. It's just such a grounding thing, you know. I love East Texas. I love the whole state of Texas, and of course Louisiana being our neighbor, you know. So good, you know. My sister actually moved down here to Baton Rouge, so it was great to see her and my nephew again. Yeah, I do enjoy it so far. So far, everybody's super nice, which is always a pleasant aroma to be around. You know, please do look up my music. I'm Cade Foehner again. If you haven't ever heard of me, come to the show. I would greatly appreciate that. I just came out with a new single. It's called Southern Hallelujah. We recorded the video back at my home, around my home church. It was a historical marker. It was built in 1896, 97, I don't know, somewhere in there. But we recorded it all right there. It's called Southern Hallelujah. Y'all can see the video on YouTube and download the song on iTunes. And, you know, believe the gospel of Christ. That's always the best one I can ever say to anybody. So, yeah. I will be back if they don't kick me out of here and don't ever let me on their cameras again after this. So if everybody have me back, I'll come back.
He loves Baton Rouge and Baton Rouge loves him back. That was Cade Foehner at Bottle and Tap, newlywed to fellow Idol star Gabby Barrett, born in '96 and 2000 respectively. Congrats to the happy couple and congratulations on making me feel really old. If you want to hear more of his music, you can find it on Pandora and Spotify. You can get a behind the scenes look at his recording sessions by visiting him on YouTube at Cade Foehner. He has great stuff there. But now it's time to grab your phones, grab your MacBooks, grab your TVs, because it is social media time. That's right, you can check us out at MyScene TV.com, our social media hub and live stream on Facebook, pictures in and around the Baton Rouge area on Instagram, full episodes and these segments on YouTube. And we also have a Twitter and a MySpace floating around somewhere, so you definitely want to check those out. Until next time, as we close out with Cade Foehner playing live at Bottle and Tap, I'm Javon Hamilton, and this is MyScene TV.
What do you think?